Nothing quite screams Christmas like Scream. Scream is written by Kevin Williamson and directed by the horror master Wes Craven, and stars Neve Campbell, David Arquette, Courtney Cox, and Drew Barrymore, and is about a teenage girl and her friends being terrorized by a masked killer who integrates horror films into his deadly game. So, many of you may not know, but Scream turns 20 this year, and with its 20th anniversary today, I thought why not span out the next 4 days and review each Scream film individually. So here we are. Now let me get this off my chest before I start this review. I really dig this film so much. I love everything about it. It is excellently written and masterfully directed by the late Wes Craven. Scream released at a time where the slasher subgenre was a dying breed, and whether you love it or hate it, Wes Craven injected new life into this subgenre, spawning many more copycats to come out after the release of Scream. And one of the reasons for this film's success is the way it not only references movies, but also horror films. I mean, it's just great seeing, characters discuss horror movies, but also, common horror tropes seen in them. And when you actually sit back and look at this film, you realize actually how genius it is and out of the box. And it takes everything you know about horror films and sort of flips it on its head. It's very smartly written and executed. And I do recommend this film to anybody, but I feel like to actually not fully understand, but to get a full appreciation to the extent these writers want to make these references, you need to have some background knowledge of classic horror films. Now, I'm not saying, oh, don't watch this movie if you've never seen a horror movie, but I feel like it'd be a more worthwhile experience if you had that context. So though the story is good, how does the rest of the movie stack up? Well, the acting isn't great, but it's definitely not the worst thing ever. David Arquette and Jamie Kennedy give the best performances of the movie, not only because I love their characters, but I felt like they really gave it their all. Also, Courtney Cox as Gale Weathers, it was a different role for her. She wanted to play someone bitchy, and she nailed it. The only real problems I ran into this film was it was a little too cheeky for its own good at times, where it kind of became its own cliche. Also, the editing was dated and choppy at times, but other than that, this movie really does hold up. And even though I knew the twist this time around, it was really awesome seeing the manipulation of this character and how they got out of certain situations. And I do recommend seeing this film more than once. So overall, this is a real good film and is one of my favorite horror movies ever. I do highly recommend this film to anyone who hasn't seen it, especially those who are horror fanatics. I mean, the opening 13 minutes alone is enough to warrant a watch. It is so precisely put together and is guaranteed to get a Scream or two. No pun intended. Scream gets an 8.5 out of 10. Alright guys, this concludes my review for Scream, and get ready for tomorrow as Scream 2, the review, will be uploaded. If you enjoyed this video, please smack that like button, as always, share it to your friends, and subscribe for more videos. As I said, tomorrow my Scream 2 review will be up. I know I'm repeating myself here, but anyways, yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.